Imagine this, it's December 31st, 2025, and you're looking back on a year where you smashed every one of your goals. Your finances are flourishing, you're in the best physical condition of your life, and you're surrounded by people who inspire you to grow. Sounds amazing, right? Here's the truth. That vision isn't just a fantasy, it's within reach. In this video, I'm sharing the 5 steps that turned my life around and can do the same for you. This isn't some theoretical fluff. It's practical, actionable advice you can apply starting today. So let's dive in. Step 1. Turn down the noise and tune into your inner voice. Let's begin with something that's holding you back, the noise. Think about your everyday routine. Every moment, you're bombarded with outside opinions. Social media dictates who you should be. Ads convince you what you should desire. Even your well-meaning friends and family impose their expectations on you. And in all that chaos, you lose connection with the most critical voice, your own. This was my reality a few years ago. I'd spend endless hours scrolling through Instagram or binge-watching YouTube, comparing myself to people who seemed to have it all together. Instead of feeling motivated, I felt stuck, like nothing I did would ever be enough. Then, something shifted. I started setting aside non-negotiable time for myself every single day. No phone, no distractions, just me and my thoughts. At first it felt strange, almost like I didn't trust myself to think clearly. But eventually I started asking myself the right questions. What do I truly want in life? What do I pursue because I love it? And what am I doing solely to gain approval from others? The answers weren't always easy, but they were honest. For the first time, I had a sense of purpose. And when you block out the noise, here's what happens. You stop chasing trends and begin creating a life that's uniquely yours. Clarity isn't just about knowing what you want. It's about having the courage to pursue it without worrying about others' opinions. Now, here's your task. Tomorrow, carve out 1 hour for yourself. No phone, no distractions, just you, a notebook, and some real, honest introspection. I promise this single habit will unlock a level of clarity and focus you didn't think was possible. Step 2. Define your direction. Once the noise fades, it's time to determine your destination. This is where many people go wrong. They try to tackle everything simultaneously. No, because I've been there. I wanted to overhaul my finances, get fit, launch a business, and improve my relationships all at once. The result? 0 progress, because my energy was spread too thin. Here's what changed everything for me. Clarity fuels power. When you channel your energy into a single, clear objective, you become unstoppable. Let me share an example. Back in 2020, I decided to focus solely on building my business. But I didn't just aim for something vague like make more money. I got precise. My goal was to hit $100,000 in revenue by the end of the year. I broke it down, how many clients I'd need, what I had to offer, and how I'd deliver it. By committing to that singular focus, something remarkable happened. Other parts of my life improved too. My fitness got better because I needed the stamina to succeed. My relationships strengthened because I finally felt confident in my path. Here's the key takeaway. Choose one area of your life to excel in for 2025. Is it your health, your career, personal growth? Whatever it is, make it concrete. Write down exactly where you want to be by December 31st, 2025. And don't just write it. See it in your mind. Visualize it vividly. What does it feel like to achieve that goal? That vivid sense of accomplishment will be your guiding light throughout the year. Step 3. Take relentless action now that you've defined your path. This is where transformation happens. or where most people stumble. Too often, people wait for the perfect moment to begin. They overthink, overplan, and convince themselves they need more knowledge before they act. But let me tell you a hard truth. You'll never feel fully prepared. The only way to build momentum is to start moving. When I first decided to grow my business, I was completely clueless. My website was amateurish, my pitch lacked confidence, and I constantly doubted myself. But I didn't let that stop me. I sent my first cold email, made my first offer, and started reaching out to people. It wasn't perfect, it was messy, but it worked. The truth is, action leads to clarity. Every step forward, even if it ends in failure, teaches you something valuable. And those lessons, they're what separate those who succeed from those who merely dream. Here's how you can start right now. Take one small step toward your goal. If it's fitness, start with a 10-minute walk. If it's business, contact one potential client. It doesn't need to be flawless, it just needs to happen. The more you act, the less fear will hold you back, and before long, you'll look back amazed at how much progress you've made. Step 4. Create momentum through consistency. This is the hidden key that determines success: consistency. Most people believe success comes from huge, life-altering changes, but the truth is, it's the small, repetitive actions you do daily that lead to massive results. When I got serious about fitness, I didn't try to change everything overnight. I committed to 30-minute workouts every single day, no exceptions. Some days I felt unstoppable. Other days I had to drag myself to the gym. But I showed up. After 6 months, the results spoke for themselves. Not just in how I looked, but in how I felt. I built a habit of persistence, even when it was tough. That habit didn't just improve my fitness, it transformed my work ethic, my relationships, and my entire outlook on life. Here's how you can do it too. Break your big goal into manageable daily actions. For example, if your goal is to increase your income, make it a habit to reach out to 3 new people every day. If your focus is fitness, commit to 20 minutes of movement daily. The trick is to keep it simple and consistent. Forget about being perfect. Focus on showing up. Momentum doesn't come from a single big effort. It's built through consistent repetition until success becomes inevitable. Step 5. Choose your circle wisely. Here's a truth that's often overlooked. Your environment will either propel you forward or hold you back. The people you surround yourself with, your friends, family, and colleagues, play a huge role in your journey. Think about it. Have you ever been around someone who constantly complains, makes excuses, or blames the world for their problems? That negativity is contagious. It makes you doubt yourself and settle for less than you're capable of. On the other hand, when you're surrounded by people who are ambitious, driven, and positive, you start aiming higher. You begin believing in your potential. I learned this lesson the hard way a few years ago. I realized I was spending too much time with people who weren't aligned with my goals. They weren't bad people, they just weren't growing, and that was holding me back. So I made a change. I started connecting with people who were already living the life I wanted. Entrepreneurs, go-getters, people who pushed me to be better. At first it was intimidating. I felt like I didn't belong. But over time, their energy, mindset, and habits began to influence me, and I started leveling up. It's not just about the company you keep. It's about who you become because of them. Here's your next step. Take a close look at your circle. Who are the 5 people you spend the most time with? Are they helping you grow, or are they holding you back? If they're draining your energy, consider spending less time with them and more time with those who uplift and inspire you. Don't have those people in your life yet? Start online. Join communities, follow mentors, or connect with like-minded individuals who share your goals. Check the video description and click on the link to join our free community. Your environment can transform everything. Let's recap the 5 steps to make 2025 your breakthrough year. First, quiet the noise. Eliminate distractions and reconnect with your inner voice. Second, define your path. Get crystal clear on the one goal that matters most. Third, take relentless action. Don't wait for the perfect moment, just start. Fourth, build unstoppable momentum through daily habits and consistency. And finally, surround yourself with the right people, those who challenge you and inspire you to grow. These aren't just steps, they're your blueprint for success. But here's the truth, knowing these steps won't change anything. Acting on them will. Here's your first task. Write down your big goal for 2025. Be specific. What's the one thing you're going to focus on? Then write down one small action you can take today to move toward it. No excuses, just start. And remember, your environment is key. Stay connected to people who are committed to growth. This community is here for you. If this resonated, hit the like button, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe for more strategies to dominate not just 2025, but every year beyond. Your best year is ahead of you. The only question is, are you ready to go after it? Let's make it happen.